What's up, gamers? It's your boy Will Games 215 in the building, and today I am here with Eden Zero, Chapter 110, A Robot in Love. Now, the reason that I did not post when the chapter came out, because if you follow me on Twitter, Will Games 215 underscore YT, you will know that I was actually out of town on vacation. And I was gonna do one, but I was just so busy having to run around and we would go to the beach, went out to eat, stuff like that. So I just was like, I can't upload. Like I was gonna make time to do it, but I just wasn't able to do it. So we're gonna jump into this chapter because I'm so late. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new and you enjoy the content. And if you like Eden Zero, just hit that subscription button. Let's get into it. On the cover page, we have Happy and Pino. I'm reading it on my phone because I literally just came back from vacation, and you see my monitors over there. I didn't get to set everything up how I wanted it to set up because I didn't even unpack yet, y'all. But let's get into this chapter. We got Pino and Happy on the cover page, looking like they're in love, and the title was called "A Robot in Love." So, Red Cave, the Undersea Temple. Which sure is taking a long time, says Vase. And then we got Homer laying down like this. Because if y'all remember when they first went into the Red Cave, Homer was the first one to tap out. And she considered it like intense training. Because y'all know how she be when she be in Eden's tub. She be like, whew, she don't do good with heat. So then we have Pino saying, what could her plan be? Hey, says Shiki. Yes, says Nadia. What's this clue to Mother that's supposed to be at the end of the cave? Is it like a map or something? Nadia says, that is something you must discover for yourself. But I want to know. Come on, tell us, says Shiki. It is a secret. I'm an old model after all. So I feel like that's going to be her stick. Like, anytime they ask her if she could do something, she's like, I am an old model. I can't do those. I can't do these things, guys. So we have Rebecca looking like, so the robots outside. It looks like they were left lying there a long time ago. What happened? Nadia says there is a certain treasure guarded by this land and worship at the same time. Worship, I'm sorry, let me read that again. There is a certain treasure guarded by this land and worshipped since ancient times. Now, this panel that we have up top of Rebecca, I like it because she does not look like Lucy, which like Mishima has been kind of drawing her to kind of more resemble her, which in the beginning of Eden Zero, Rebecca was like kind of had her own design. Like, people said she looked like Lucy, but to me, she really didn't. Like some slight similarities, but different at the same time. So I hope he kind of goes back to that style. In the past, we saw countless travelers. Many adventurers visited the temple hoping for a glimpse of our treasure, because hidden within the treasure was a beacon that could guide them to Mother. But where is the treasure? Says Pino. Someone stole it from us 200 years ago. Oh, so the treasure is no longer there because it was stolen. The ether radiating from the treasure is what powered the androids who lived here. When it was lost because the androids I'm sorry, when it was lost because the androids relied on its energy, they began to shut down. So this is kind of like Granbell. I mean, not Grand. Was it Granbell? Yeah, Shiki Granbell. Yeah. But didn't it affect you, Nadia? Of course, I shut down as well. But Andrew was determined to repair me, and he eventually succeeded. Although I can no longer operate without this cable. Andrew, a human engineer. He used to live here and conduct maintenance on the androids. He was a very kind, friendly young man, a little mischievous. So, when we first got here, I said that this kind of parallels Granbell from when Rebecca first came. Shiki was the only one repairing the robots, repairing, because if you remember, they were doing their own self repair. Now, Nadia is saying there was a young guy who was performing maintenance on the androids and her. Now, her smile looks like it's a little bit more than maintenance, but we just gonna gloss over that fact right now, y'all. We just gonna gloss over that. And I'm guessing uh, Andrew is the one who's dead right now. Hmm? Did you love him? Says Homer. Please don't make me say I am an old model, you know. Yeah. He did a little bit more than repairs. A human and an android in love? I see nothing, says Waze. I see nothing wrong with it. Fine. I'm from 50 years ago. I don't get it. You young people these days, says Vase. She's older than you, says Rashiki. I'm an old model, so she's just over there blushing. So Andrew, whatever you was doing it pretty well because Nadia is having flashbacks. So Rebecca's like, Nadia, love of my life. So what happened to Andrew? He said he would retrieve the treasure and he left our world. That was 200 years ago. He's dead. Yeah, he's dead. But I will wait as long as it takes. I will be here when Andrew returns. Nadia, he is she's so sweet. I had my suspicions of her, like when we first got introduced to her, but now those suspicions are starting to like waver a little bit. But 200 years is longer than any human can. You really believe in him, don't you? Says Rebecca. She covered Shiki's mouth. Yes, he made me a promise. He promised he would come back to me, and I believe him. Believe in him. Mm. The treasure has been lost, but the beacon to has remained, and will remain indefinitely. So you may rest easy on that count. And that's how Ziggy got it, says Happy. He is not the only one. Many adventurers have obtained the beacon. Oh wow. What does that mean? Doesn't it run out? I wonder what sort of beacon it could be. Thank you for waiting, everyone. Which, finally, what the dun dun. Laguna is here. Laguna, he like I feel like he's gonna be like Juvia in a sense if he sticks around. I feel like he's definitely probably gonna might not join them specifically, but he's probably gonna join the guild. But I could definitely see like the Juvia references and comparisons to this dude. Like I assumed prolonged negoti I assumed prolonged negotiations, so I asked Lady Colleen to help, but he agreed to aid us with surprisingly little resistance. One condition: don't forget it. I won't. So whatever he asked, told Witch, whatever they came to an agreement, we don't know yet. So that's going to be revealed soon. I hope. Just a damn minute, says Vase. Who's that guy? Shiki, of course you don't remember. I believe he was with Colleen, one of Draken's minions. We weren't minions, or even if we were, he needed us, says Laguna. I didn't know he was I didn't know he was so freakishly old. But since he was, he needed ether masters of each element to help him maintain the balance of his ether. Those would be the element 4, correct? Says Witch. You cut him off from the elements and you destroyed his life support device. That's how you beat him. The boss Dragon wasn't at full strength, says Laguna. And don't forget it. So he pretty much letting y'all know, like, that was kind of an asshole that y'all beat him the way y'all beat him. But hey, it happened. And that kind of had to happen because there was no way that they were going to be able to fight him one-on-one, bro. Like, no way that they were going to beat him. Who in blazes does this guy think he is, says Vase. Stop it, Vase. He won't give us any trouble, says Rebecca. You're that chick Draken was trying to find. In the world where they beat us in World 29. Laguna was the one person who was decent to me. I don't think he's a bad guy deep down. Oh, I see. You jumped through time. No wonder we lost. Yeah. Ass full power. Hopefully it doesn't get used a lot. And I hope her Cat Leaper has other capabilities besides jumping forward in time or backwards in time or different worlds. Hopefully that doesn't get redundant. Mishima, please don't let that happen. Anyway, I'm here to help. I have a contact with your sorceress friend. A contract, I'm sorry. I have a contract with your sorceress friend. Are you sure about this, Witch? Yes, I do not doubt him. So he's looking up Shiki. I can't believe a kid like you beat Draken. Hi, you wanna be my friend? Here we go. I'll pass, thanks. Shiki is crazy, yeah. Ah, how beautiful. Was there anyone with Lord Ziggy when he came here years ago? He was alone, says Nadia. He didn't bring the four shining stars? So this is Witch thinking. Oh yeah, whoosh. A cave full of fire, huh? Hold on, where are the others? I asked them to wait in the temple. We will only need our powers, and yours, Lord Shiki, to traverse this cage. Sis. Witch, your swimsuit. Do not worry, if you have no ethical concerns, I am unconcerned with being nude. I'm concerned about your way of thinking, says Laguna. But the fact that Shiki is like looking like your swimsuit, like, and Laguna said, I'm gonna need you to put that thing on. For a sorcerer such as myself, exposure of the face is a greater source of shame than general exposure of the skin. But you're not in the mask that you always wear. She's like, that's actually kind of cute, says Laguna. So, what do? We will use your power, Lord Laguna, to transform Lord Shiki into water. My ether will give him a coating to maintain his shape. Then Lord Shiki will use his gravity powers to proceed through the cave. He's gonna die. Surrounded by this much fire, any water will evaporate. This is what my ether coating is for. Don't you say I didn't warn you. First, we'll need to make him cry. King! So he's activating his ether gear, which is through his eye. Lord Shiki, there's a bug on your shoulder. Splash, so he turned to water. That was easy. Beginning the coding process. Woohoo! I'm a waterman. That's dope. Coding complete. You should be able to use your ether gear. King, okay. My bad, y'all. Whoosh. Whoosh. Can't he just use gravity to push down the flames? It would appear that the ether of this place prevents him from doing that. Rock pow. Whoa. I knew Lord Shiki could do it. At the end of this cave, there's a clue to finding Mother. Boom. Zing. This is, huh? Ether. There was once a part of me in this chamber. Huh? Who's there? It has since been lost, but my ether still remains. So, all this ether came from the stolen treasure? Follow this ether, and it will show you the path to find me. Me. I am the matriarch of the cosmos. I am Mother. And I bet you that's going to be the end of the chapter. I bet you. I bet you. What I say. So that's the end of chapter. Oop, I done knocked my microphone over. That is the end of chapter 110, A Robot in Love of Eden Zero. So, I didn't think that they were going to find Mother so easily. Not easy, because the way they all just used their ether gear was dope. And it wasn't like, she just use your gravity and go through it. It was more like, I need your ether to coexist with my ether so he can use his ether so we can get through. That part I liked. I liked that it was like a cohesive moment. And I'm glad Shiki is actually the only one there since he is the main character. So hopefully he'll get some kind of development and he'll get answers to questions that he wants. And I really just have like a suspicion that like Mother is like the one who created all the galaxies. Because like when we first met her, I believe she was she in the fetal position? If I remember correctly, she had. I don't remember. Oh no, she had her hands like this, and I feel like she created Shiki for some weird reason. I just feel like she created Shiki, but dope chapter. Mother's here, so now we're probably going to get more information on what Mother, who she is, how they can get to her, and um, what they need to do in order to get powerful. Because just from finding her, this story can take a turn somewhere else. Like the main goal is to find Mother, but different things can happen. But that's gonna do it for this video. It's your boy Will Games 215, and I am out. Peace, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.